You go to the gym, you train consistently, you push hard. Maybe your strength increases slightly, but what about your physique? It does not change. Months go by, years go by, and you still look the same. I've seen it so many times over decades. Probably you have seen it too. And this is where most people get frustrated. They think, I need more weight, I need more frequency, I need a new program. But the real problem is not what you're adding. The real problem is what your body is refusing to do. For the ones new to my channel, I'm Dr. Nash Jocic, former bodybuilding champion. I've been in bodybuilding for over 40 years, competed 46 times, and won 17 titles. I have also personally trained over 3,500 clients and helped them to get in the best shape of their lives. And also, I've published 12 ebooks, which are fully loaded with detailed information about everything you always wanted to know about bodybuilding. So if you want to deepen your knowledge, expand your horizons, simply click on that link in the comments and you can access my ebooks. Let me tell you something that most people completely misunderstand. Your body is not interested in how muscular you are and how big your biceps is. There is something much more important for your body. From the natural point of view, obviously throughout evolutionary biology, there is only one thing that your body is concerned, and this is survival. Muscle is expensive. Muscle requires energy, recovery, hormonal support. And if your body senses stress, fatigue, poor recovery, hormonal imbalance, it will simply say, we are not building muscles right now, and it's shut it down. So remember that. Building muscle is simply biological luxury. And if your internal environment is not ready for that, your body will never build muscle. There are 5 main reasons why your body blocks muscle growth. Number 1 reason is chronic fatigue. You're training hard, but you're never recovering enough. Your nervous system is constantly exhausted. Result, no growth signal. Number 2 reason, high cortisol, which is the stress hormone. I have dedicated a whole video on that, so you can see the video if you want to know this more in detail. But in a nutshell, cortisol is not bad, but chronically elevated cortisol is. It simply tells your body, we are under threat, because cortisol is a stress hormone. And when the body senses too much cortisol all the time, body is obviously informed that there is a massive stress situation. And stress situation, when the body is under the threat, does not build muscle. Now, number 3 reason is poor recovery structure. This is where most people go wrong. They think, oh, muscle can recover in 48 hours, so I can train every muscle 2 or 3 times per week. But there are some other components of the units that you're using every time you perform an exercise. It's not just muscles. You have obviously tendons, joints, ligaments, and nervous system. They need much longer to recover. So your recovery system is not good enough if you don't take everything into equation. If you are only focusing on this window of muscle recovery, which is 48 to 72 hours. Number 4 reason is high frequency. This is controversial, but I've said this for decades. Training muscle 2 per week is not better. At some point, it becomes a real growth killer. So think again. Also, there are a few videos that I've done on the subject. If you want more in detail why training muscle 2 or 3 times per week is not good for muscle growth, then you can watch those videos and get more information on that subject. Number 5 reason is metabolic mismanagement. If your nutrition is inconsistent, for example, too many carbs at wrong times, that causes blood sugar spikes and energy crashes. So your body simply stays unstable. And also, chronically elevated insulin reduces insulin sensitivity, which means very bad nutrition partitioning. Therefore, most of the nutrients that you eat when your insulin sensitivity is low will go into the fat stores, not necessarily into the muscle tissue. So this is directly related to metabolic mismanagement, and the biggest culprit in this scenario is obviously hormone insulin. Muscle growth is not just an effort, it's simply a permission. Your body must feel safe, recovered, and supported. In that complete, relaxed, and building environment, the body can start growing bigger muscles. Only then the body can say, now we can grow. The practical advice that I can give you is that if you want to restart muscle growth, first of all, you need to train with purpose, not excess. You need to reduce unnecessary frequency. You also have to prioritize recovery. You need to control stress and follow a structured system. No random workouts, no trends, no what social media experts tell you what to do. After more than 40 years in bodybuilding, competing, coaching, and working with thousands of clients, I've seen this again and again. People don't fail because they lack effort. They fail simply because their body is not in a state to grow. And until you fix that, nothing changes. And this is why I created the complete Bodybuilding Blueprint Course, in which I personally demonstrate and explain the most effective exercises for every muscle group. So if you're interested in restarting your muscle growth, maybe this will be your best choice ever. Bodybuilding course, which is made of 8 modules, 8 videos, 6 of them, 6 modules, hence videos, are dedicated to 6 muscle groups with most effective exercises explained and demonstrated by me, and also another 2 videos, one which covers training splits and the other one which covers most effective nutrition for muscle building and fat loss. So if you're interested in this course, simply click the link in the comments and you can access the course. So guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and if you did, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, share the video, and also send me your comments. And until the next one, I wish you all the best.